Holy Spirit. Amen. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, of God, and the communion of the Holy Spirit will be. Let's open our hearts and our minds to God's love and mercy. Lord Jesus, you have shown us the way to the Father. Lord, have mercy. Lord Jesus, you have given us the consolation of the truth. Christ, have mercy. Lord Jesus, you are the good shepherd, keeping us into everlasting life. Lord, have mercy. The Almighty God, have mercy on us. Forgive us our sins and bring us to everlasting life. Let us pray. O God, who founded all the commands of your sacred law, upon love of you and of neighbor, grant that by keeping your precepts, we may merit to attain eternal life. We ask this for our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God forever and ever. Amen.
A reading from the book of Ecclesiastes. Vanity of vanities, says Paul. Vanity of vanities. All things are vanity. What profit has man from all the labor which he toils at under the sun? One generation passes, and another comes, but the world forever stays. The sun rises, and the sun goes down. Then it presses on to the place where it rises, blowing now toward the south, then toward the north. The wind turns again and again, resuming its rounds. All rivers go to the sea, yet never does the sea become full. To the place where they go, the rivers keep on going. All speech is labored. There is nothing one can say. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor is the ear satisfied with hearing. What has been, that will be. What has been done, that will be done. Nothing is new under the sun. Even the thing of which we say, see, this is new, has already existed in the ages that preceded us. There is no remembrance of the men of old, nor of those to come will there be any remembrance among those who come after them. The word of the Lord. The responsorial song. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. You turn man back to dust, saying, return, O children of men. For 1,000 years in your sight are as yesterday, now that it is past, or as a watch of the night. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. You make an end of them in their sleep. The next morning they are like the changing grass, which at dawn springs up anew, but by evening wilts and fades. Teach us to number our days aright, that we may gain wisdom of heart. Return, O Lord, how long? Have pity on your servants. Fill us at daybreak with your kindness, that we may shout for joy and gladness all our days. Prosper the work of our hands for us. Prosper the work of our hands. Alleluia, alleluia. I am the way and the truth and the life, says the Lord. No one comes to the Father except through me. Alleluia, alleluia.
Lord be with you. Reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Herod the Tetrarch heard about all that was happening, and he was greatly perplexed because some were saying, John has been raised from the dead. Others were saying, Elijah has appeared. Still others, one of the ancient prophets has arisen. But Herod said, John beheaded. Who then is this about whom I hear such things? And he kept trying to see him. The Gospel of the Lord.
Glory to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
My brothers in the house know that I've talked to them about the recent film on Netflix called Social Dilemma. It's a documentary about commenting on social media today. I think you guys have seen it. It talks about the algorithms that were created when social media was, I guess, invented, done. Algorithms that were created as part of what we call social media, computers, with the idea of making our lives easier. And everybody had the best intentions in the world. And that those algorithms have taken a life of their own in the sense that they keep doing what they were programmed to do. They program the computer, they turn it on, and it keeps going and going and going. The idea in creating those algorithms was that to generate profit for the companies that do advertising in social media, through these algorithms, the different platforms, Facebook, and Pinterest, and Instagram, and Twitter, they send us information. It doesn't matter if the information is true or fake. What's important is to elicit a reaction in us as they send us this information. The more reactions they get, the more profit they make. And it's counted, they do counting on the reactions and the reaction time. What they have seen, though, is that through the information that is sent to us, we create a worldview. That's where we get the news. We create a worldview, a vision of reality, a particular claim to truth and wisdom, which we then use to make decisions, including, of course, the decision of what else we will do with social media. We will do more clicks. The problem is that the feed, what they send us, is tailored to each one of us, depending on what we have done on social media before. So for the same event that occurred, each one of us receives different information, different facts that are not necessarily the same. As a result, my claim on truth, my claim on wisdom about the same event may be radically different than yours. As a result, then, we become polarized. Because we believe what we see in social media, then we get angry at each other, and then we go out of the streets to defend the truth that we think is the truth, because we have the facts on social media. And as we know, the results for our society have been dire, and for the world as well. In a much smaller scale, in the book of Ecclesiastes, Herod is dealing with that problem. The book is a carefully written text with a very strong critique of the wisdom writers of the time. The author's argument is that the claims to truth and wisdom of the wisdom writers of the times was empty. What we will call today, or describe today as fake wisdom. Theirs was a fake wisdom, not unlike the fake news of today. The second of the book that we heard in this area, at the very beginning of the book, the author is particularly critical of two sources of wisdom that he says are what we would call today fake wisdom. Wisdom that is just words that may sound great, but that convey no meaning. And wisdom that is based purely on our work. If we work hard enough to gain this wisdom, and he says that's empty. He says these two types of wisdom are empty, they're vanities. There's nothing there. They have no real impact on people's lives or in the world. And the world keeps functioning. The sun, the wind, the rivers, etc. regardless of the claims of wisdom from these people. It's fake wisdom. It's empty. There's nothing there. In contrast, the gospel points to a claim of wisdom and truth that is not fake, that can change lives, that can have a positive impact in people's lives. We find Herod, as a small second of the gospel, we find Herod perplexed at what people were saying. What is he talking about? That second of the gospel comes right after the moment Jesus sends the disciples to where to. And he sent them to proclaim the kingdom and to heal. And he told them, take nothing for the journey, neither walking stick, or sack, or food, or money, let no one take a second tunic, etc. And they went out, and things started happening. And Herod is perplexed. He is perplexed at a wisdom that is not empty words, but that is based on gratitude. Gratitude and complete trust that what they have to share is a gift from God. It is a wisdom based on gratitude, on the conviction that who we are and what we do is a gift from God. And we know that if we live the life in that way, the life will be transformed. But the text also tells us that Herod is the one who had John the Baptist killed, we know. And we also know that he will have a role in the kingdom of Jesus. This points to another type of wisdom, the wisdom of the cross. If we're faithful to what we have received from God, if we faithfully carry on what Jesus sends us, go heal, go preach, we know we'll face the cross. We will experience the wisdom of the cross, of abandoning ourselves to God's mercy and giving ourselves to others, knowing that the experience of the cross leads to a renewed life. As I heard about this text, then I can understand Pope Francis' insistence on discernment. In a world in which there are so many fake claims to truth and wisdom, some even sent to us in a tailored package to social media so that we can believe those facts and make decisions based on that. We need to discern. We need to discern our ideas, our thoughts, and our choices so our lives are grounded on the wisdom of the gospel. A wisdom based on gratitude, a wisdom that is willing to go to the cross, knowing that in the cross, we can through the cross, we'll find the resurrection of life. Because we know, we're people of faith, we know that on an individual level, even our best intentions, our best ideas, our best dreams, things that we pray about, we have not forgotten. We need to discern, to see if there's a deep presence of God, particularly because we're bombarded with claims of truth. And it's more important in our ideas and our thoughts, our best intentions can impact on others. Then we need to really discern to make sure that we base our work, our decisions on the wisdom of the gospel and not on fake wisdom. The issue of truth and wisdom was as critical for heaven as it is today. So let us ask for the grace that we heard in the psalm of being filled with God's kindness every day, and gaining the wisdom of God, the wisdom based on the gospel. So our life is always oriented by God, and our decisions and actions always begin with God, from God, and to God be carried out. This is the power of creation, the goodness we have received, where we offer you, who are the earth from human hands, it will be help for us to learn life. This is the
salvation.
For my friends and the sacrifice of yours, for acceptable to God and my Father.
May the Lord accept the sacrifice of your hands, and raise the Lord for the prayer of all his people.
Receive with favor, O Lord, we pray, the offerings of your people, and that they profess devotion and faith may be theirs through these heavenly mysteries. We ask this in Christ, our Lord.
Amen. With your spirit, lift them up to the Lord.
Let us give thanks to the Lord our God.
It is right and just.
It is truly right and just, by believing in our salvation, always in every way to give you thanks, Lord, Holy Father, Almighty and eternal God. For just as through the beloved Son you created the human race, so also through him the great goodness you formed it, and so it is right that all the creatures serve you, all the beings praise you, and all the saints with one heart bless you. Therefore we too extol you, all the angels, as a joyful celebration we acclaim. Holy,
Holy, holy Lord, God of hosts, heaven and earth are full of your glory.
Hosanna in the highest.
Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest.
You are indeed holy, O Lord, the fount of all holiness, and holy therefore this is we pray, by sending down your Spirit upon the beautiful, so that they may become for us the body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. At the time he was betrayed and revealed in his passion, he took bread, and giving thanks, broke it, and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take this, all of you, and eat of it, for this is my body, which will be given up for you." In similar way, we was ended, he took the chalice, and once more giving thanks, he gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take this, all of you, and drink from it, for this is the chalice of my blood, the blood of the one eternal covenant, which will be put out for you and for many, for the forgiveness of sins." Please. Still of faith. We proclaim you that the Lord
And profess your resurrection until you come again.
Therefore, as we celebrate the memorial of his death and resurrection, we offer you, Lord, the bread of life and the chalice of salvation. Thanks and have for those who worthy to be in your presence and minister to you. Humbly we pray that partaking of the body and blood of Christ, we may be gathered into one by the Holy Spirit. Remember, Lord, your church spread throughout the world, and bring him to the fullness of charity, together with Francis our Pope, the Emir of our Bishop and our Church. Remember also brothers and sisters who have fallen asleep in the hope of the resurrection, and who have died in mercy, welcome them into the light of the face. As all we pray, that the Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of God, the Blessed Joseph, his spouse, with all the saints who are priesthood throughout the ages, we may merit to be co-heirs of eternal life, and we may praise and glorify you through your Son, Jesus Christ. Through him and with him and in him, the God of our Father, and the unity of the Holy Spirit, the glory and honor is yours, forever and ever.
Amen.
The Savior's commandment that the divine teaching that you say. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Those who will be free from every evil, gracious and peace in our ways, that with the help of your mercy, we may be always free from sin, and safe from all distress, as we await the blessed hope, and the coming of our Savior Jesus Christ.
So and power, and glory, yours now and forever.
Lord Jesus Christ, so that the apostles, peace I leave you, and peace I give you. Will pardon our sins, and the faith of the church, and graciously grant the peace and unity and works of your will, for you and forever.
Amen.
So that we will be always.
With your spirit. Take away the sins of the world, have mercy on us. And O God, take away the sins of the world, have mercy on us. And O God, take away the sins of the world, have mercy on us.
For the God, the forgiveness of the sins of the world, blessed are those called to suffer the Lamb.
Lord, I am not worthy that you should come to my room. Only say the word, and my soul shall be.
I am the good shepherd, says the Lord. I know my sheep, and mine know me. Graciously raise up, O Lord, those who you renew in the sacrament, that we may come to possess the redemption, both in mystery and in the manner of our life. We ask this through Christ our Lord.
Amen. With your spirit.
Almighty God, bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Go on proclaim the gospel of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.